Hello students, this video is on an important and scoring writing section topic, story writing. In this video, we will understand what is story writing in English. We will also discuss its format, marks allotment, key elements with example and points to remember. So see this presentation very carefully. First of all, what is a story? A story is an account of imaginary or real characters and events told for entertainment. We have been hearing stories since our childhood, isn't it? Why is story writing important in English? It is important because it shows your hold on the language by giving you a free will to write. You don't have to mug up or remember anything to write a story. You can write it on your free will. It shows your creativity and it improves your writing skill. This is the marks allotment for story writing in English. The word limit for story writing is between 150 to 200 words. For format, which is title of the story, there is 1 marks. For content, there are 4 marks and it includes the clarity of plot, well-defined characters and a proper conclusion. For expression, there are 5 marks and it includes your creativity, grammatical accuracy, vocabulary and spellings, coherence and relevance, that means story should be connected, and originality of idea and style. So this was marks allotment. What is the format of story writing? There is no set format of story writing. Just understand the plot or situation given in the question, give a suitable title and write your story. You can also hold the title for end. After writing the story, you can give a title if you cannot come up with it in the beginning. For clarity, I would suggest break your story into 3 paragraphs. In first paragraph, introduce the character, setting and background of the story, which is generally given in the question itself. You can just extend it. In para 2, write the proceeding of the story. How would you like to take your story forward? It's as per your imagination how you want to proceed in the plot. And para 3, wind up the story in a suitable climax and write the moral if there is any. Don't run after the moral. If the story doesn't give any moral, it is not necessary to write it. Plan what you're going to write and follow the 5 key elements. What happens most of the time, students, as soon as they read the question, they start writing without planning. Give a moment, take 2 minutes, frame a story in your mind and then write. Don't hush. We will now discuss the 5 key elements of a story which will make your story very impressive. First, situation or theme. That means what is the story about, the background of the story and the beginning, which is most of the times given in the question, either in the words or visual representation, that means in the form of a picture. Understand the situation or the theme of the story well and from there proceed in your story. Next, characters. Define your characters very well. Some may be given in the questions, other you can decide. Protagonist is the hero of the story. There can be other characters. There may be an antagonist, which is opposite of protagonist. The fewer the better. Keep few characters to avoid ambiguity or doubtfulness in the story. And keep them real unless it is the demand of the story. Keep them real means don't include supernatural characters like aliens or superheroes. The examiner may not like it. Next is setting of the story. Setting means where and when the story taking place. The background, the place where the story is taking place, whether it's a forest, it's a mall, it's a house. So that is setting of the story, but keep it limited because it should not be the highlight of the story. Focus on the characters and the plot. Don't give too much of word and time for the settings. Settings may be given in the question most of the times. Next is plot and proceedings. Here is where your actual imagination shows. This shows your creativity, how you're going to proceed, how you have understood or designed the plot and you're proceeding in the story. That is up to you. How do you want to write it? And climax, the end of the story. The happier, the better. No one wants to feel sad or disgusted after all. Even when you watch a movie, you feel sad or disgusted if there is a sad ending in the story. On the other hand, if there is a happy ending, you feel happy. So your examiner also have the same mindset. Think about that. One very important point is your story should be written in past tense. The sentence structure is subject plus second form of verb plus remaining sentence. So story should be written in past tense always. If you have paid attention and heard a story, it always starts with, most of the times, once upon a time. That means we are talking about past. So, for example, there was a boy, the girl was scared of her mother, etc. These are some examples of past tense. Now let's understand story writing with a question. Write a story in 150 to 200 words with the help of the following outline. Give it a suitable title also. Here it is mentioned to give a suitable title. If it is not mentioned, you should remember to give a title because it carries 1 mark. And this question has appeared in 2019-20 board exam. Satish was standing on the balcony watching the last ray of sun. Loud and angry voices in the street below distracted his attention. He ran down the stairs to see what had happened. And from here we have to take our story forward. So this is the title I have given to the story. Be kind as everyone is fighting a hard battle. It's a bit lengthy title, but you will understand it is worth it. So we will start with the same lines which is given in the question. Satish was standing on the balcony watching the last rays of sun. Loud and angry voices in the street below distracted his attention. He ran down the stairs to see what had happened. Till now was given in the question, and we are proceeding forward. As he reached down, he saw a gathering of huge and angry group of people shouting and cursing someone. He had to make his way through the crowd to see what had happened. So here, as I told first, the situation, the background and the beginning of the story is given. And we have also introduced the character of Satish, which was given in the question. As he reached closer, this is how we are proceeding forward in our story as per our imagination and creativity. As he reached closer, he saw a helpless poor-looking teenager was being beaten mercilessly by 2 young boys. Without thinking much, Satish jumped in to save that poor helpless boy and separated him from those angry youngsters. Satish was a well-respected man in the society and everyone listened to him. After calming both the boys down, Satish asked for the matter. One of the boys replied that the teenager was a thief who had pickpocketed his old uncle. Satish wanted to hear both the sides of the story, so he asked the poor teenager as well. The boy accepted his conduct but also explained that he was a daily wage earner and had lost his job due to the coronavirus pandemic. He had a family to look after, saying that he started sobbing. So this is how I have proceeded in the story. You can give any other turn to the story. You can take it forward as per your imagination. One thing to remember is do not create too many plots. Just proceed in one plot because it will create ambiguity if too many plots or too many stories or characters are there in the story. It will create doubt and it will be very ambiguous. Satish consoled the boy and told him that he could understand his situation, but breaking law and stealing things are not the right method. Then he turned towards those 2 young boys and the crowd and said only one line. Be kind, as everyone is fighting a hard battle. That was enough to fill their eyes and heart with shame and remorse. So here was the climax of the story, which is not very sad or not very distressing. This shows that we should be kind to everyone, especially in this hard or difficult situations. Some points to remember. It is actually recapitulation. Give a suitable title to story. Keep it simple. Don't run too many plot or too much of ambiguity with too many characters. Write in simple past tense. Follow word limit. It's not necessary that you have to strictly abide by 200 words. If 10-15 lines are getting extra, you can go by it. Keep calm and plan. Do not panic. Think about it and plan your story well. So students, this was about story writing. I hope you have liked and understood the explanation. Just let me know, how do you like this explanation? Thank you for listening. Bye bye. Take care.